The educational philosophical thinker I chose was Confucius. Confucius was a 5th century BCE Chinese thinker with a major influence in East Asian intellectual and social history. He lived from 551 to 479 BC and is better known in China as Master Kong. His impact on education was so great that it is still used in China today, as well as other parts of the world. He is a guardian of tradition that likes to challenge his disciples to mimic the philosophers of the past and restore moral integrity of the state. For Confucius, the goal of the education is to teach humanity through normative behaviors so students and learners can see and expand their moral way. In order to reach this goal, Confucius believed curriculum should be holistic, broad-based, and integrated. Through self-cultivation and social interaction, students should practice what they learned on a constant basis. This curriculum should follow a learner-based education. The teacher needs to be sensitive and aware of the student's individual needs. One strategy that is used in Confucianism, a tapestry of historical, political, philosophical, and social cultural traditions that originated from Confucius, is called the enlightening approach. This approach uses questioning techniques and peer learning, while the teacher guides and encourages the students. Confucian education is focused on creating critical and creative thinkers who find empowerment through critiquing fundamental worldviews and enacting social changes. Confucian education should be viewed openly and as a tradition that learns from various sources and evolves as the times change. This education applies to all people, including rulers, because during Confucius's time there were rulers. Teachers, especially rulers, must lead by example. He did not believe people and rulers should rely simply on laws or able officials. They should focus majority of their attention on educating the people to refine their conventional ways of thinking and doing. A normative standard, however, needs to be in place to establish the guide people and rulers to know when and whether the people have transformed their thinking and perfected their customs. Confucius said, "People who do not learn will not realize Tao or way." He also said, "By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest." Education is made to lead a person to moral harmony and provide a connection of harmony with the physical world. Outside critiques say there are consequences for the saying, "Heaven does not have 2 suns, and the people do not have 2 kings." This saying shows the correlation between the physical and the moral, which is the foundation of Confucianism. The consequence of this saying is that since there is only one cosmic environment, there is only one way to truly live. If society were to fail, the misinterpretation of sacred texts and teachings would be to blame. The texts contain the correct moral way, but people have to search for and find that way. There are many aspects of the Confucian education that I agree with. I agree with the fact that teachers should lead by example. The curriculum should be holistic, broad-based, and integrated, and should be learner-centered. I appreciate the fact that Confucius was very passionate about education for all people and how he included and targeted rulers. He not only improved the education system for China, but also strived to improve society and his government as well. Confucius has a similar educational viewpoint as the educational system we have today. For example, examinations were utilized often during Confucius's time and are still used to this day. Confucian education is a great guide to help find ways to improve our current educational system. Our current educational system relies heavily on technology when technology is not able to solve all the problems in the system, and it surely will not change the system in a way that will improve student motivation in the classroom. When studied and analyzed, Confucian education has many benefits for the educational system. with the best benefit being its dual power, improving both the educational system and society. I will end with this quote from Confucius: "The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones." Thank you.